What's going on, wrestling family? Welcome back to the channel. Oh man, it ain't so. My boy Ricochet is leaving WWE once his contract expires in the summer. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. As a long-term fan of Ricochet, even all the way back when he was in Lucha Underground as Prince Puma, I was a huge fan of Lucha Underground. It's not for everybody. I'll have to say this, and as a fan of WWE, I'll have to say this. I'm happy for him, bro. I'm extremely happy for him. Now, let me preference everything by saying this. It does not matter why he made this decision because he's a grown man. He has every right to make this decision. And I know a lot of people are saying, how can he leave Samantha Irving? She's going to be here. He's going to be somewhere else. You've seen wrestlers do this all the time. With Adam Cole still in WWE, he was still with Britt Baker. That didn't change. You see what's happening with Rhea Ripley and her guy, Buddy Murphy, or Buddy Matthews, whichever one you want to call him. It's still working. It's possible, bro. If they got an adult relationship and it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. So we got to throw that out the window. But as a long-term fan of Ricochet, I will have to say this. I am extremely happy for him. I believe that he's making this decision based upon where he wants to be happy, not so much about what's going to be in his pocket. Now, depending on whatever that contract is, he deserves every cent that he gets from wherever he goes. He is extremely, extremely talented, and I do feel like that he was extremely underutilized in WWE. Now, I've seen some people online have different reactions to this thing. Some people are disappointed because they're like, dang, I really like Ricochet. I wish WWE could have utilized them better. And I agree with that crowd. I'm all with them 100%. You have some people in the middle who are just like, you know what, I'm happy for him leaving because WWE didn't do what they were supposed to do with them. So maybe he'll find it somewhere else. I'm with you guys 100%. But you got this other group of people in the IWC, which I don't understand. They're like, you know what? I don't like the fact that he's leaving WWE because the thought of him wrestling in the ring with the words AEW on the mat makes them sick to the stomach, makes them think about crashing out. What is wrong with y'all, bro? What is wrong with you? The idea that someone may be pursuing happiness make you sick to your stomach. It's like if you're working at a job and they make you do stuff that you don't want to do. They make you go to different departments. They make you work over your shift when you told them that you got to leave at a certain time. They keep rejecting your vacation days and you're depressed working there. And they tell you, we don't want you leaving to go nowhere else because we don't want to see you in their uniform. You know how crazy that sounds? That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. And one of the main things that I love about wrestling right now is that it is a great time to be alive as a pro wrestling fan and as pro wrestlers, right? We got a lot of avenues and different promotions we can choose from. Just like pro wrestlers do, they can go to so many different places and still get paid really, really good to do what they have to do. They don't have to specifically work in WWE to be considered or be successful. Now, I really believe that at this point, Ricochet is just like, you know what? I'm 35 years old, right? And the style of wrestling that Ricochet does, there's a lot of flips, okay? That's what he pretty much is known for. All the flips that he does, that's always been the case. But as you get closer and closer to 40, them flips ain't gonna be flipping like they used to, okay? I'm hoping it does as long as he can, but them flips ain't gonna be flipping like they used to. The bottom of the feet ain't gonna feel the same. The ankles ain't gonna be rolling like it's gonna start to slow down a little bit. And maybe he's just like, you know what? I'm at the stage of my career. I am a WWE superstar. I have a name. Maybe I can leverage it to kind of follow my dreams. Maybe he looks at something like an AEW and see what Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay did at a Dynasty and was like, I want one of those. As of late, on a big stage, I want that to happen. I know he had that match against Dragunov at King and Queen of the Ring, but he probably wants it on a bigger stage. And maybe he wants to be champion. Who knows? He probably has these huge aspirations for what he wants to do next. And honestly, I'm in full support of that. He may never see this video, but if he does, bro, I'm in full support of you. And I want, wherever you go, I'm going to watch whatever that is. I'm going to try to attend whatever that match it is. I went to NXT TakeOver Chicago years ago just to see him wrestle Velveteen Dream because I was a huge fan of his. Like, I will go wherever he needs to go. Now, let's kind of check out what they're saying in this article with the big letters on it. So on here, it says here, WWE superstar Ricochet has given the company notice that he intends to leave for his current contract expires this summer per Mike Johnson, a PW insider, which makes sense because as we saw, spoiler alert, he just dropped the WWE Speed title to Andrade Cien Almas. It says here in quotations, we are told that Ricochet is expected to be written off of WWE storylines very soon in advance of the contract expiration, Johnson reported Saturday on Ricochet, who is currently performing on Raw. Why did I read that weird? I don't know. Let's keep going. Ricochet also liked the following post on X, formerly known as Twitter. How long are we going to do this whole the artist formerly known as Prince thing with Twitter? I don't know. Let's keep moving. It was posted one day before Johnson's report that Ricochet will be leaving WWE. This comes from Mr. Petty II, the Fox named Petty. Okay. No lie. I for real think that it's time for WWE to really let King Ricochet show what he's got on the mic. His wrestling ability goes without saying. I feel like Rico got some ish to get off his chest for everybody that thinks he can't talk the talk. He walks the walk, and he likes that one. So here's the thing. Like I said, it makes sense because you had him drop that title, but you know what, Mr. Petty, I agree. Ricochet's mic skills aren't really up there. You know what I'm saying? He does pretty decent mic work, but to WWE really cares about those things, right? Maybe not with everybody, but it's very important to their product, But like places like AEW, storylines happen there, but it's not, they don't emphasize on, they emphasize more on the in-ring stuff that happens there. Like they're one of the best companies in the world when it comes to in-ring wrestling. And I think since that is where Ricochet shines, if he goes to AEW, that he can blow up over there. I think that's really perfect for him. Maybe he can get another match with Will Ospreay, because we just saw Will Ospreay kind of advocate for Ricochet, saying that WWE isn't utilizing him right. He just liked this post by this guy, so it doesn't look like Ricochet disagrees with Will Ospreay. And that's the thing. When Will Ospreay said what he said, I know a lot of people, and I told people this, and I didn't do a video about this. It just was the wrong messenger, because when it comes to certain people who are all into tribalism and stuff like that, if someone from a different brand is saying something that you like isn't being done right, they're not going to receive the message. And I think Will Ospreay said that out of respect of Ricochet. I really believe that that's where he was coming from. And I told people that, and they were like, nah, he's just trying to be messy, which I understand where they come from, because he said that whole thing about Triple H, which regardless if you agree or disagree on why he did that, it still looked like he's just throwing shots. And AEW has had a history of throwing shots at WWE. So I can understand why people didn't receive that, the way that I saw it. It says here, Ricochet has found great success in WWE, winning the Intercontinental Championship, the United States Championship, and the WWE NXT North American Championship, and the Speed Championship. The fast high flying performer also won his first ever WWE Speed Championship. There you go. I gotta slow down. The 35-year-old made his professional debut on his 15th birthday, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. So at the end of the day, guys, I'm happy for Ricochet. I can't wait to see what he does next. And yeah, I'm in full support of him. Again, if he ever sees this video, bro, just let me know. Give me a schedule or something, man. I will try to be there. Let me know when something is happening out in Chicago, somewhere in the Midwest. I will go to watch you wrestle. By the way, guys, just let you guys know, me and the Flex Zone podcast and Kicking It with Leo, we're going to live stream NXT Battlegrounds tonight. So I want to see you guys there tonight. Thank you guys so much for your support. What do you guys think about Ricochet leaving? Where do you guys think he's going to go? Is it possible that he's going to AEW? Could he be going to TNA? Could he be going back to New Japan? Let me know in the comment section. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Salute. Peace. Have a good day.